What's going on, everybody? We have another Sparks Notes Advanced Comic Review for you. This one from a small, newer publisher called Second Sight Publishing. We have Freakshow Night #1. It is a one-shot. Looks pretty interesting. Comes out this week on Wednesday, April 14th. So stay tuned for that. First, please like the video. Drop a comment below if you've been looking for this one, if you're going to pick it up this week. Let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Welcome back, everybody. Let's start talking about Freakshow Night #1. This is written by Jonathan Hedrick with art by Stefano Cardoselli, letters by Docolomansky. There's a poem at the end by David Greshel with edits by Chuck Pinau. I probably just butchered that last name. I apologize. And this actually was originally, it looked like a Kickstarter. There was a Kickstarter exclusive cover for this, but was picked up by Second Sight Publishing. So here's a look at this. I have a PDF of it, but there, hopefully that comes across well on the screen, is the cover A with a nice zombified head on a stake with some flowers in the background. And that's reminiscent of the style inside of the book, the art we get. Definitely has a unique style to it, but I really actually think it fits the tone of the story. This is a really good book for a small publisher. I think this is going to be something that flies under a lot of people's radar because of that. It is a one-shot, so it is not an ongoing series, but it was definitely a fun read. We see a man surviving in the wilderness with not necessarily hordes of zombies, but groups of zombies coming in, and he's defending himself pretty easily. He sets up almost like a ring of fire. He's got a spear that he hits them in the head with. Some of that art is really cool right there. And you get some flashbacks from his former life where he was in prison. And we see a little bit of maybe what got him into prison. But he is, he calls himself a freak show. He calls the zombies freak shows. And he's not a big fan of freak shows. So he seems to be okay by himself and, not being near other people. And then a dog wanders into his camp, and so he starts taking care of the dog and, becomes friends with the dog. Names it Harley because it's sitting by his bike. There's a lot of, good things in this story. The art definitely, like I said, has a unique feel to it, but I really appreciate how it fits into this story. There's one other character that we meet, and that is a girl that comes into his camp while he's sleeping, and really is, looking for shelter herself. And it does, it doesn't. It seems like all this takes place all together, the way that it has to fit into one comic, but it seems like it actually doesn't really necessarily take place that quickly. He does teach the girl some things about how to defend herself, and does try to, show her how to maintain the area in case something ever happens to him. So it's a really interesting story, seeing him interact with the dog and the girl, even though he seems like someone who would be very against having other people there and doing that kind of thing. But as far as his interaction with the zombies, it's kind of like, there's another freak show. I'm just going to, let my fire do its thing, and let, my skills then pick up the remainder. So it's a good story. I definitely enjoy it. If my shop got this one, I will go and pick this up in person as well. instead of just having the digital copy of it, just because it's a unique story, and it's a small publisher, so I want to be able to support a smaller publisher in that kind of way. And it was a story that I felt like I enjoyed. So thank you guys for listening to this review of Freakshow Night #1 from Second Sight Publishing. If you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of this Freakshow Night #1 one-shot. And like the video on your way out. As always, remember to collect what you love. I'll see you next time.